Hey guys, John here with Edge Paintball. Today I have a little fun video. We get this question quite a bit, usually from your newer players or your players that may have not been playing in like the last 5 or 10 years or so, and they've come back into the game. What are the differences between the different types of paintballs? And I'm going to break each one of those down. I've got 3 different types here. And I want to explain the difference between each one, how you would use them, and some of the cool factors about them. All right, so the most popular paintball that you probably already know about is going to be your .68 caliber, your 68 caliber paintball. This is the most commonly used paintball that's been around since I believe the mid 80s, early 80s. This is what everybody knows for paintball. This is the one that all of your friends in school says, oh, somebody froze a paintball. Oh, I played paintball one time. This is probably what they used over 5 years ago. Let's say over 10 years ago. So if you haven't played paintball in 10 years and you're watching this video, definitely recommend to give it a shot, because now we have a little bit smaller one. It's a 50 cal paintball. So this is a much smaller paintball. As you can tell, it's 50 caliber. And the nice part about this is you're still playing paintball, but it doesn't have the same impact, meaning it doesn't leave the same welts. It doesn't give you the same, I guess for some, terrifying experience. And it doesn't leave the marks that a normal 68 caliber paintball leaves. That means you have more fun, you shoot more friends, you buy more paintballs, you have a great time, you stay at the paintball field longer, and instead of going back and saying, oh my gosh, I got shot in the neck, I never want to play again, you go, hey, I played paintball, and it wasn't nearly as bad as people told me it would be. So 68 caliber, most common, 50 caliber, and these are 68 caliber, like I said, been out since the early 80s. I believe 50 cal has been for about 10 years now. It is mainly used, of course, in your recreational, your recreational and your renter players. And then one of the coolest things I think that's really taken off in the last at least 5 years, it's been around for a long time, but really taken off in the last 5 years, is the first strike round. This thing is incredible. So you always have heard of like paintball snipers back there, but technically you can't really be a paintball sniper before this round existed, because every paintball has to leave the barrel at the exact same velocity as your buddy next to you. And that is about 280 to 300 feet per second, which is roughly about 200 miles an hour. And that sounds crazy, but that is for safety reasons, right? Anything over that, the paintball doesn't shoot as accurate. It can also cause damage. It can hurt your friends. So if you're shooting the same speed I'm shooting, we're technically not really snipers. We just look like snipers because we're shooting the same distance. The difference here, as you can see, the first strike round, it actually has fins here on the back of it. And it is made out of a different material. So this material that's made out of is not going to break down as fast as a normal paintball. It's by design. And it has a little pouch of paint here in the front. And I'm not a first strike guy. I'm not a tactical player by any means. I have friends that are, and I've played it a little bit, and I have a great time dabbling in it. But if you're a scenario guy out there and you've got more feedback or more information on this, feel free to comment below and let us know what you think, and give us a little intel, give us little details that I might not mention. So this is your actual first ever, what I like to call a sniper paintball. So this here at 280 feet per second, the same velocity as a normal paintball, will shoot about 1.5 times the distance, roughly, as a normal paintball at the same exact velocity. Obviously, it's more aerodynamic, but you can't just like put this in a paintball hopper, which is the big thing on top of a paintball gun. You can't just pour these in here and hope that it goes out, a normal paintball gun. A 68 caliber paintball gun can also shoot a first strike round, but you have to either load it one at a time, or you actually have a paintball magazine, something like this by Planet Eclipse, that you load them into just like you would a normal firearm, a normal round, and so you can feed it through a mag fed. And I'll show you that in a second. So it's pretty cool. But 50 caliber, I get this question a lot, so I want to address it real quick. 50 caliber paintballs can only be shot through 50 caliber paintball guns. And again, 50 caliber paintball guns can only shoot 50 caliber paintballs, whereas 68 caliber can shoot 68 caliber and first strike rounds. Typically, there are paintball guns out there that will shoot both and can switch back and forth. So with the first strike round, you can actually load it into a magazine, again, like I was saying, with like a normal firearm. So there are better ways of doing this, but basically, you load it in here, put it in here, and it is ready to go. So this is pretty much ready to go inside of here. Of course, you would fill it up all the way through here, and then you would put in your paintball gun, and as you're firing, the magazine will feed the next round, and it fires out the front of the paintball gun. So it's really pretty cool idea here. They have the fins on the back of it. One thing that I've been told that I think is a genius idea. So typically when a paintball is coming at you, you can see it. So if it's a bright color, you can see it coming at you, so you can dodge it easier. But the First Strike rounds, they've been really smart. They actually put a dark color on the face of it, so when it's coming at you, it's harder to see. And then on the back of it, it's a brighter color, so that way when you're firing it, you can actually see where your paintball, where your First Strike round is going to land. So that helps you with your depth perception and being on target, stuff like that. So this is probably the coolest paintball ever invented. And it's crazy when you hear them coming at you. You can kind of hear them whistle a little bit. I played a couple scenario games where these things are coming at you. But the difference is these cost, I believe, depending on the pricing, between 25 cents and 50 cents. I'm going to leave it a big range there because depending on their pricing and what part of the country in, blah, blah, blah. But let's say between 25 cents and 50 cents a round, which is much more than a standard paintball that you're getting 2,000 paintballs for, let's say, $60. And you can do that math and let me know what you think or what it is. But yeah, so these are the 3 different types. Most of your beginner players are going to play with 50 cal. Your standard paintball, this is your professional paintball, your professional athletes. The standard recreational on the weekends can be 68 caliber. And then of course, if you like tactical paintball, definitely look into First Strike rounds. Go to YouTube, type in paintball sniper, and there are guys out there that make these things look so sick and have a great time. And yeah, it's just a really, really cool that our industry and our sport has grown in so many different variations, and everybody can enjoy it, and you can nerd out on it and have a great time, and it's all paintball, so you're not really talking mess about each other, hopefully. So yeah, we can all have a great time. We can all play. Your mag-fed guys get to play sometimes with what they call round ball guys, and vice versa. So really cool. So yeah, I really wanted to break this video down. We get this question quite a bit in store and online. If you found this video informative, please hit like. That'll help our video grow. If you have any questions or any comments, you want to give me some feedback, go ahead and comment below. Say, hey, what's up? I always love that. And as always, if you like weekly paintball videos, go ahead and hit subscribe and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.